Hello. Today's Blackstone Day. We're gonna do a little bit of prep indoors. We're gonna head outside. It's summer almost. So we're gonna show you 3 easy Blackstone recipes. And the first one is so simple. Shrimp is one of my favorite proteins because it has the most protein of almost any of the lean proteins there are, and I love eating it at least once a week. And I know some people say it's so expensive, and it can be. I always get the wild Argentine shrimp that comes frozen from Sam's Club. I find it to be the best value. It makes the best shrimp. I have a really good shrimp recipe I'll link in the description for an air fryer shrimp, which is also great in the summer. This recipe is great to have with salads, wrap, pasta salad. You can add it into a pasta salad. You could eat it with sides, so many different things. But this one's super simple on the Blackstone. So we are gonna have some melted butter. We have some garlic powder. You can also use garlic cloves. I really do like garlic powder, especially for anything that's a liquid. I just find that it incorporates easier and it kind of cuts that raw garlic taste. So if you have roasted garlic, that might be a good thing to add in, but we have garlic powder. We have a lemon, and then we have our defrosted shrimp. Before we head outside, we're gonna prepare the shrimp to go onto the Blackstone. First thing we're going to do is we're gonna put our shrimp into a bowl. Okay, so our shrimp are in the bowl. We are going to put the garlic powder right over top. We will salt and pepper these, but that will come after the fact. And then we have half of our butter for now. Okay, we're just gonna get a little bit of that butter on there, save the rest. So for now, we're just gonna coat these gently. Okay, these are ready to go onto the Blackstone. I got a new cover this year because last year my cover it was a cheapo one. And this one is a little nicer. I got my Blackstone, it's not actually a real Blackstone, this is a griddle grill from Sam's Club. Significantly cheaper than a Blackstone, but I might upgrade in future years because there are definite things that I prefer that the Blackstone has capabilities for that this does not. But this is a nice cover. This is also nice to have. It is a silicone topper that works on a Blackstone or on a griddle. It just helps to keep this covered, keep the bugs off of it, leaves, anything like that. Turn on our gas. And then we're gonna get it going, get it heated up. Probably don't need this whole thing heated up. In fact, I'm gonna turn off 2 of them to save some gas. We're gonna get these on medium right now. This Sam's Club Blackstone tends to run hot. Another reason why I wanna get a new Blackstone. Okay, we're gonna let that heat up for about 5 minutes and then we'll cook our shrimp. We have 1 tablespoon of butter. Put that right in the middle. We're gonna let that just melty melt. Usually if I'm making things on the Blackstone, I'm using avocado oil, but since we already have butter on our shrimp, we're going to use butter. Get our shrimp on. These are going to take about 1 to 2 minutes per side, so very quick, very fast. We'll be here and be done with no time. We're just going to move them apart, give them a little space, keep them in the butter. Okay, 1 to 2 minutes. They're very quick. You can start to tell that shrimp are cooked. They start to make a C, and they also start to become less opaque. This one's still opaque, but you can start to see some of these ones are getting a little more white. Been on for a little over 30 seconds. I will also caution that every Blackstone or griddle is different, so you really have to watch something that cooks up so quickly because it's very easy to overcook something. This one's starting to look like it's cooked, so I'm gonna flip it. This one looks like it's cooking. This one definitely looks cooking. And I'm just kind of eyeballing them at this point to see which ones look like they're cooked and going in kind of that order. So in this last few minutes, we're gonna let them finish cooking. I'm gonna salt them. Shrimp do not need a bunch of salt because they are already pretty salty, but you can add as much as you'd like. I'm gonna add some pepper. You can add more butter if you'd like. I'm kind of happy with how much butter is on here right now. Really good. And see how fast that was? I have this lemon. I'm gonna turn the heat off. And as I'm turning the heat off, I'm gonna get my lemon going. Isn't that lovely? Just gonna move these around. You could use your 2 spatulas if you have them. I'm just using my tongs. And you can see some of these have a little bit more char than others. If you have a nicer Blackstone than I do, then yours will probably work out a little bit better. But I can tell these are done, so I'm gonna get them in the bowl. And there you go. So simple, right? Okay, so we're back inside. Our shrimp is done. And I made a pesto orzo salad. And we're gonna have the shrimp with that. It's gonna be one of those meals that is great to take with you if you're going to an outdoor sporting event, baseball, softball, even if this is winter and you're watching this and for some reason you're cooking on your Blackstone. For me, being at the field multiple times a week, I need to have something planned for dinner. And so this is one of those easy things. I will link the pasta recipe. It's a pasta salad, pesto orzo salad, but with a caprese twist. So it's made with pesto. So I'm going to do, let's do 1 cup of the salad. And then you can choose to eat it on the side or you can mix it together. I like to have my shrimp mixed right in there. So we will do that. Let's put 1 in here. 1, 2. I'm going to grab my trusty kitchen shears and I'm going to cut the shrimp into 3 pieces. And I made 21 shrimp because I counted wrong. So I will be having 10 and then 11. The recipe I'm going to link for you will have 4 servings. This salad actually makes way more than that. It's great to take to a party. So I'll link that for you too. I generally only do like maybe 1 cup if I'm having a protein with it. This meal prep, which is great for lunch or for dinner, 40 grams of protein from the shrimp. That doesn't include any protein that you would have from the cheese, which is not that much. Cheese, orzo pasta would have a little bit too. So I'm thinking upwards of like 45 grams of protein. And if you had more shrimp, more protein. It lasts 3 to 4 days, so you can meal prep it for a few days if you want. Okay, first one's done. The next Blackstone recipe we're going to be doing are turkey smash burgers. These are one of our favorites, and this will be in weekly rotation come summertime. Most people like burgers in the summer. The Blackstone makes by far the best smash burgers. These ones do not include onions because I'm cooking for picky kids, and so we're going to leave the onions out. But by all means, if you want to add onions to your smash burgers, you can do that right on the griddle. I have my burger toppings here, and they're going to be ready to go. But for now, we're going to mix up our burger meat. So we are doing turkey burgers. This recipe is great with ground beef too. I haven't tried it with ground chicken, but I can tell you ground turkey and ground beef, excellent. I would recommend a little bit of a higher fat content. Now, I did a grocery order and I accidentally ordered 99%. So this is not the actual meat I would recommend for this. I would want a little bit more fat, but we're going to go with it and use what we have because that's the way we save money on groceries. Okay, so I'm going to put my turkey meat in here and I'm going to show you how we're going to make it. Here's our bowl. We have our turkey meat. We are going to add in, this is some burger seasoning, really any seasoning you can find. I got this at Aldi, but you can find any burger seasoning, and it has salt already in it, so I don't think you need a ton. Okay, I don't know how to say this. So there's like so many ways to say Worcestershire sauce, Worcestershire sauce. Okay, I don't know. You can correct me in the comments. Dijon mustard, I like the coarse ground mustard for this recipe. I'm gonna stick that right there. There's no bread in this recipe. No breadcrumbs, no bread, no egg. Very good for everyone. From a pound, we are going to get approximately 6 to 8 patties. If you want to do like a true smash burger that has like a double patty, you could do 8. I tend to get 6 out of here, but let's just kind of see where we're at with this. We're not going to overwork this meat. We're just going to get it so that it's nicely incorporated so that we can make our smash burger balls. We're going to score it in half. So it's about half. That feels about the same. This might have a little bit more. From here, let's go down the middle again. You could definitely weigh these. I'm doing this all by feel. Okay, this one looks smaller to me. So this is making 4. These would be like burger size, right? But we were going to do smash burgers. So now we're going to cut these in half. 1. Smash burgers cook really, really fast. Your tray down. You could also put parchment paper down. I don't really care too much to do that right this second. So we're just going to do, and we're making something that actually looks like meatballs. So try and make them about the same. Again, you can weigh these. You don't really have to weigh them if you don't want to. One extra step I don't feel like doing right now. We have our smash burgers. We have our avocado oil spatula and our burger press. Okay. So we're going to get this on first. Just get a little bit. I don't need a ton. I also have my little dome here I'm going to use once I get my cheese on. I need to move this around. I only have the 2 middle burners on right now because I'm only making, 8? We're going to turn this down a little bit because it is hot. These middle ones get really hot. So this is actually pretty low on the knob, not actually low. It's more of like a medium high. We're going to take one of these, right? This goes right here. Sizzle. This goes right here, hold, and then we're going to smash it all the way down. Okay. We're going to smash it so it's nice and thin. Yeah, perfect. And we're gonna keep going with it. You're gonna start to see the sides get a little bit cooked up. These go fast. Eat fast, they're eating fast, and they cook up fast. Already look like they're almost done. Gonna do this. I like to make the noise. There we go. See, you got a little grill mark on there. Our cheese. You can add as much or as little cheese as you like. There we go. And then cover up. Looks lovely. And they're so thin, they cook up so quickly. Isn't that nice? I'm gonna put my two guys right here. You don't have to put cheese on them, but I like a lot of cheese. Don't put them too close together, because if you do, they'll smush together, and we don't want that. This one, so we did this one first. One. Back to flip. These go really fast. And they do not take long at all to do. We're done. Yeah, look good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Done. So fast, right? So fast. Love it. I have 2 buns, or 1 bun right here. I'm just going to do one right now. And you can see I have it buttered. And I've turned the griddle off. So I'm just going to let this, it's not going to take very long at all because it's pretty hot. Look at that. Gorgeous. You can do it longer. I'm just going to go with that for now. Beautiful burgers that I photographed. Put them right up here so you can see them. So we have, this was a cheeseburger. We have lettuce, tomato, onion, cheese, and then the same here just without cheese. You can make these however you want with whatever toppings you want, but they're super quick and easy summer burger that you should definitely try. The turkey's a little bit lighter than beef, but you can make them with beef as well. Now the next recipe that we're going to do is smashed burger bowls. You can use this recipe, or you can use my beef burger recipe, which I will share with you in the next part of this video. Okay, so we're back with one more summer meal, and this is a Blackstone summer meal, but I'm also going to be showing you this on the indoor griddle in case for some reason your Blackstone breaks or it starts to rain or whatever it is happens that you would need to know how to do this on the indoor griddle. This is almost the same exact recipe as the turkey burgers, the smash burgers. This is a beef smash burger. So we're going to do it in here. So we can do it real fast, show you how to do it on the griddle, the indoor griddle, but same thing. So we're going to get the indoor griddle heated up. We're going to go on like a medium high heat, just like we were outside. Just use a little bit of our oil, our avocado oil. So here are the burgers. These actually came out of the freezer. So I was able to make a bunch, pre-make them, freeze them. And today we're going to show you how to make them indoors and also in a burger bowl. Move the oil around just like we do outside. It's going to kind of give us an idea how hot the grill is. Okay, I think we're ready. We're heated up. We're going to get our burger crust ready to go. All right. We have our parchment paper ready. Just smash these down. Since I'm the only one who likes cheese on my burger, I will be only making 1 cheeseburger. So we're going to grab this. You can hear the sizzle, so we know it's good. Let's do 2 at a time for space issues. See how easy we can smash these down. Right here. You're going to push them down for just a little bit of time. Get them nice and flat. Then do the next one. Get a little bit of space here. There we go. We'll let that sit. Let those sizzle up. You can see they're already starting to cook up. These cook up really fast, just like the turkey burgers. So we're going to check the bottom here. Give it a little. And I don't like to overcook beef burgers. I prefer them to be more like a medium well. And this guy we're going to put back on top of here to help my cheese melt. And just give them a few more minutes. All right, let's see how my burger's looking. Cheese is melted, and it looks pretty cooked through. So I'm going to move it to a plate and do the next 2. How those look. Beautiful. These are so fast. Great, easy weeknight meal. If you're craving a burger, these are my favorite way to do them. They take so much less time than doing like a traditional pub burger, which I also really like. I have a great recipe. I'll link that too in the description for a pub burger, but these ones are just so fast. Flip these over. Give them a few more seconds. Get our last burgers off. Put them on our plate. here, and we have a little bit of burger grease left. And so I have air fried some sweet potato fries. And so I'm actually just going to put them right on here, just to kind of crisp them up. I'm going to use a pair of tongs just to kind of get them back in action. We're just going to heat these up on here. And then I've already prepared my burger bowl. Here's what we have so far. So I'm going to take my cheeseburger and I'm going to stick it right here on top. Right. And then I have some of these, which I will stick right here. And then I'm going to be using, I have some Primal Kitchen burger sauce that I will just do a nice little spray across. Actually, it doesn't do that so well, so we'll just do a little bit over top of the lettuce. And I will mix this all up. I'm actually going to take this with me to a softball game later today. So it does travel well, and you can eat it, you know, lukewarm, warm, room temperature. It doesn't have to be hot. It's so easy. This is a great bunless version. You can make it inside, or you can make these on the Blackstone. So I hope you try these recipes. Let me know which one's your favorite. If you try them, check out all of the recipes. You can print them on my blog. I hope that you enjoy them. I hope you subscribe and like and follow, and I will see you next time.